Hey y'all, it's me, Wanda Butler, and you are Wigging Out with Wanda. Yes, so this little girl that I have on here today, she is basically new. I do have another like royal blue wig, but it's a different type of hair. It's a real frizzy kind, and it's a royal blue, and this is navy blue is what it says on the package, that it's navy blue. So I do like it as a darker, a darker blue. Kind of got my little animes, ponytails up here today, which gives it a fuller, more youthful look. But you got the little anime bangs and the anime ponytails here, and it's just a cute, fun hairstyle. Of course, you take the rubber bands out and create a more luxurious, mature hairdo. But this is cute. I like it. It's synthetic. Where'd it come from? You know where it came from. Yeah. So Temu puts them out. They do have human hair wigs, and they're not as expensive as some of the other websites. Haven't purchased a human hair wig from Temu yet, but I'm thinking about it strongly because there is another wig site that I like. It's called Love Me Wigs, and they have a 100% human hair. And I just love the way their hair feels. It's really soft. I'm about to get another one from there. So then I'm gonna take a break from buying wigs because I got like a closet full. So I'm gonna have to start regurgitating some of these hairdos or something, or the wigs, and just change the hairdo up. And then you can see how you can manipulate the synthetic hair and human hair as well. But I like this. It's good and full there. You can see it's full. I have it pulled up from the back, but it is nice and full. So there is that. And of course, color. What? Don't be afraid of color. Any kind of color. Don't be afraid of color. You can play around with it. And it's just fun. It's just fun to show up different places. And, like yesterday I was at the store and I forgot that I had blue hair. And the lady, she was just going on and on. She's like, oh my God, I just like your whole, both of you, I just like your getup. I just like the, and I'm like, what is she talking about? And then I'm like, oh, I forgot I have blue hair. So, a lot of people won't try it, but of course I will. And don't be afraid to try something new. Rediscover yourself. Rediscover your girl, honey. The girl in you, and playing with dolls, and be a doll. Yes, be a doll. Okay, so today, this interview is with my brother in spirit. His name is Greg Gunn, or we call him Dr. Gunn, but his name is Dr. Greg Israel Gunn, G-I-G, gig, and he is the owner of the Body Conqueror herbal supplement school and online products. And you're gonna find out more about that during this interview. We're gonna give you how to get in touch with him, how to purchase some of his merchandise, and how to be all around in better health. Yes. So he is a health guru and an herbalist and all of the above, and minister of the gospel. He also runs revivals, but this is his main line of his main focus is his herbs and things like that. So we're gonna go ahead and delve into the interview, and his daughter Isla is going to be joining us. Now, this interview was actually a behind the scenes video because we were going out to video his show, Body Conqueror, and I was able to slip in during the taping and to get a behind the scenes interview with him. So here we go. We're gonna jump right on in. I hope you enjoy, learn something, get healthy. Hey y'all, this is Wanda Nero Butler, and you are wigging out with Wanda. Look here, I'm sitting here with bruh.
Yeah, that's right. This is Israel, and she is wigging out.
This is behind the scenes. Hey, little mama.
Say hello.
Hi.
And that's Isla Boo. Superstar.
And we are behind the scenes. We came to the studio to film his show called
Body Conqueror with Dr. Greg Gunn.
Yes, your name Greg or Israel. Which one?
Greg Israel Gunn.
Okay, all of them.
G.I.G.
He got 3 names me.
Right, and my son is Titan Israel Gunn, and this is Isla Joel Gunn.
Hey, Isla. So, I'm sitting here, and we are filming, and he is talking about the herbs, child. Now, I know I'm familiar with some other herbs, but he talking about the good kind, not the kind my daughters like.
Oh, my God.
Even though he has some mushrooms, yes, that he has in capsule form. Can we show that bottle there?
Yeah.
I want to show it.
Yes, hold up. Look at there. Okay, and we are going to have his website and information, scrolling down around the bottom there. And I'm telling you, I'm getting some of this stuff. He got something called chitlin gins.
Shilligit.
Oh.
She on the chilling circuit, y'all. Hold up.
But he has that, and it's called Shilligin 120.
Shilligit 120.
And those are the number of years that we were originally promised that we would live to be 120. And then we started eating meat and all that stuff, got cut down to 80, and a little dip. Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Are you posting this on TikTok?
Yep. Or something like it.
Instagram?
We will put a notice on TikTok and Snapchat and tell them to go to YouTube where they can see this, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, now, I want to introduce you guys to somebody before we finish this interview. He's been hanging around the studio all day, laying down on the job. Hold on, let me see how I can get him. There. He didn't take his herbs. And he is laid out prostrate and it ain't before the Lord.
Wow. That's what he's doing.
So, how long, it's the baby, how long have you been an herbalist? That's what we call it?
Ooh, since 2005.
Ooh, okay. 2005. He's been an herbalist since 2005. I've heard you talk about your school. You have a school?
Yes, the Body Conqueror School of Health, where we learn the fundamentals of detoxing, the fundamentals of cleaning the lymphatic system, the fundamentals of eating properly, the fundamentals of herbs A to Z, like all the essential herbs in the A category, whether it's alfalfa, aloe vera, and on and on. Then we go to the B's, the C's, the D's. We go through all of them, and we learn how to mix the herbs. We learn how to cultivate the herbs. We learn how to use the herbs according to what's going on in our body so that we can heal ourselves. So we learn many facets of the herbs, how to cook them, how to mix them, how to blend them, and what to use them for, when to use them, and what to use them with, and what other herbs, to put together. So it's a mastery, it's a masterpiece. And once we get that into the minds of the students. They begin to heal from different things. Even though they're students, a lot of them come to us because they're not just curious, but they have different things that they're dealing with.
Okay.
So we get from cancer to AIDS to herpes to high blood pressure to anything that you may be dealing with. The school will take you on a tour through your body, and you will come out on the other side of sickness, which is health.
Wow. Now, is this a location or is this an online school?
We have a location. We're building out one in Augusta, Georgia, but we have one in St. Augustine.
Oh, okay.
And so as far as the campuses is concerned, but everything else is done, online. And so, they can go to herb-king, or they can go to BCS School of Health.com.
Okay. Y'all listen up now. Now, you don't like nobody telling you what to do or how to do anything. Go to this school and learn, especially if you don't want to fool with doctors. Go and learn how to be an herbalist and to heal yourself. He talks about you healing yourself through the herbs that God has given us. Yeah, he didn't give us penicillin and not straight.
Right, yeah. He gave us the plant, but the only problem when the other people get the plant, they put a chemical with it, and now the chemical with the plant causes side effects.
Yeah.
So it cures it, but it doesn't get it out of our bloodstream. So that's why people with STDs, they don't have the symptoms anymore, but it's still in their bloodstream. And so, but with the herbs, you can get not only the cure, but you can get the healing. And,
wow.
And the healing means you don't have it at all.
At all. Now, you said something about STDs. I was driving down the street in Detroit one day, and there was a sign over a hotel, and it said STD rooms.
Wow.
I didn't check in there.
No, we don't want to check in there.
I figured out they meant standard. But,
wow, no check in there.
Yeah, I ain't going in there.
And around the country, just like I think Augusta, Atlanta is number 3 right now for people with the viruses and STDs.
Wow.
I think Baltimore was number 1, usually in our urban cities. But Augusta is in the top, 3 or 4 as well.
Wow.
And so you have a whole lot of these places that are.
She's trying to get in the shot.
Oh yeah, she's in the shot. You have a whole lot of these places that that the numbers are rising, they're increasing, and so people got herpes, and it's been affecting them for when they get a man or a woman, when they disclose that, the relationships is usually over before it started, or they got to know when to do it when they're not having what I call the moments where they're leaking, put it like that. And so and it's very cumbersome,
the boils.
The boils, or just when it's present, because a person can go all month and then they may have a breakout. And so, they don't want to do things during the breakout. But you got a lot of people, who just, and it's a lot of different ways you can catch it. It doesn't have to be always sexually transmitted. But one of the herbs we use is Pardiaco. And that, with the neem bark and so many other things, we've seen people who've had these things for years and now they don't have them at all.
Wow, I know that comes in a tea because back in the day, every 10 years, me and Zard decided we want to be healthy. But so back in the day, we were taking the Pardiaco tea because it had a lot of different, healing properties, not just for, social diseases, but a lot of stuff.
The immune system is antiviral, so a lot of different things like that. And and we teach people about this, the 7 natural antibiotics that God made. You know, He made the oregano, He made the the burdock, the basil, the echinacea, the ginger, the garlic. The thing I like about the ginger is that it not only fights the infection, but it keeps it from going into the bloodstream, and then it kills the cause of it. So that's
out.
yes. But the burdock root is one. You know, there's 7 natural antibiotics that God made.
Burdock, ginger.
Yeah. You got burdock,
oregano.
You got the basil. You have the echinacea, and you got the garlic. You got the ginger.
All of that in the house, y'all.
Yeah, all of that.
We got to get it in here.
That's right.
Yeah, we buy it. We buy it. But so some of those I didn't know. The ginger, the natural ginger. Sometimes I cut it up and put it in our smoothies.
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. A lot of times, what I'll do with the ginger, I'll put it in. I'll juice it out, cut it up. But a lot of times, you can just basically boil it, and and when it comes to a boil, you can pour that water off into a cup, and it's amazing because it's liquefied and it's going right into your bloodstream.
Wow,
Yes, yeah, the ginger.
So what do you think about the turmeric? Because sometimes there's this milk that I was making. It was turmeric, ginger, peppercorn.
Some
kind of milk.
Yeah, the turmeric is good for inflammation.
Okay.
Mainly, a lot of people with a lot of inflammation in their system, they'll mix the turmeric and they'll mix the ginger and things like that. But I mean, but God's medicine cabinet, He put everything in it for us. Anything that you can think of, any old disease, new disease, anything current, God has a leaf for it. You have to find out what's your leaf.
Wow, so, that's cute.
Because there's a leaf
for everything. What is your leaf? All right. Well, thank you, bruh.
Oh, you're welcome, my sister.
And,
bless you. Good to see you.
It's good to see you, too.
The bishop over there. Amen.
I'm going to turn the camera around. He don't like to be on camera. Okay, he said no. So we're not going to put a camera on. But thank you for wigging out with Wanda. Now, I brought several wigs if you want to try one on. Because we wigs out around here.
They wigging out.
We gonna be right back.
Okay,
and we gonna wig. What?
Hey, I live close to Atlanta, but I'm not wearing wigs.
That's all right. I got something else for you. Okay. Hold on. We be right back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my friends. Hi, this is Dr. Israel Gunn, and I'm back. I'm telling you, it is so good to be stateside. As I told you, we've been traveling around the globe to find those secrets, God's formula. Sometimes you got to go, you got to dig for it. Sometimes you got to climb for it. You got to pray for it, fast for it. But however we obtain it, and it's from God with the anointing on it, we know that it's going to help heal your mortal bodies. And I'm so excited because people have been asking, when are you going to get new products? When are you going to get new products? And of course, we would have loved to have gotten new products out a long time ago. But we had to do due diligence. We had to go. We had to labor. We had to pray. We had to tarry. We had to study. We've been going to other cultures. We've been discovering why they live so long without diseases in different cultures, why they are just upright and they don't have all of the sicknesses that are here in the U.S. And these places, and although they're foreign countries and third world countries, a lot of them don't have any medical system. They rely on the herbs. They rely on the leaves, which are from the healing of the nation. And so I want to tell you a little bit about my new product, and it's amazing. It's called Shilajit. This is called Shilajit 120. The Lord told me to put 120 on there so that, because it's the promise, 120 years, if we can have that faith and if we can obey the principles of health and if we can put in our bodies what God has designed for us to place in our bodies. I'll tell you, this Shilajit is a natural mineral substance that can be found in the Himalayan mountains of India. It's made from ancient plant material that's preserved in the dark crevices of the mountains. When the sun warms the mountains and it melts the snow, a soft, heavy resin seeps out and is collected by local farmers. And I want to talk to you about those farmers because so many different companies, so many different businesses and different people have tried to go to this particular place that I was, in this particular village. And they've tried to bargain with them and make deals so that they can get this in their hands and so that they can, monetize it. But the villagers that grows it said no. But somehow the chiefs of the villages, I got favor with them, and they allowed me to get this precious, precious, precious medicine. And I'll tell you a little story about this shilajit. The Roman generals used to give it to his soldiers, and they would march 3 to 4 days into war. They would march 3 to 4 days on foot into war, because it builds up your stamina, it builds up your energy. And I'll tell you, the shilajit, it can only be found in the remote regions and the altitudes, which are over 18,000 feet. So therefore, no contamination gets into it. God knows how to grow when it needs to grow so that the people can benefit from it. The raw shilajit, I tell you, it originates between 16,000 and 18,000 feet. The environment is pristine and free from pollutants, fertilizers, and chemicals. And during the summer months, the temperature of the mountains get warm enough to allow the Himalayan shilajit to become more gooey and viscous. So when you take this, you're going to take it up under your tongue. Some people put it in coffee. Some people put it in warm water. I've been taking herbs for about 30 years. So what I do, I just put it in my mouth. And I tell you, my energy is just so amazing. And so there's some benefits that I want to share with you with this shilajit and why it's so important to find us right now where we are. Now, there are a lot of variations of shilajit, but ours is premium, ours is pure, because we have favor. And so a lot of people with Alzheimer's that we've given this shilajit to, they've seen that the progression of the Alzheimer's have been slowed down. They've also, people with candida, people with water retention, fluid retention, inflammation, because this is the inflammatory properties in this shilajit is amazing. It also it helps to support bone health. It has antiviral properties. Also, studies have shown that it's helping to fight cancer cells. It also improves gut health. It improves stress. I mean, it's so many wonderful things that, as far as our wellness, and it's an adaptogen, which means that anybody that take it, I mean, their body will adapt to it, and that's amazing, especially in this world of side effects, this world of our bodies rejecting things. It's an adaptogen, so it works well with our bodies. And this is what I really love about this. It has 84 of the trace minerals that our body needs, the necessities of these minerals. So we have people with cardiovascular diseases. I mean, they have better heart health. We have people who are getting all of the mucus out of their bodies. We even have people that their skeleton is being basically renewed. People that's been leaning, people that's been having degenerative, backaches and vertebrates and all of these type of things like that. We have people who are experiencing better vision. I mean, I really haven't seen anything like this since I've been in the world of herbs, and since I've been studying, and since I've been, just going in and really trying to find things that everyone can use. People with I tell you, low magnesium deficiencies, people with bone deficiencies, people with bone on bone. Individuals. Anything you can think of. If I had to really write all of the benefits of the Shilajit, it'd just take me months and months and months and probably years just to write on the underlying benefits, because it is so many. And what I like about this is that it comes from God's nature. It's when all of those flowers, they come down the Himalayan mountains, and then they assimilate. They seep into one another, and so the properties, the vitamin A, the vitamin C, the vitamin K, and all of these minerals, they begin to bleed into one another, and then they form a resin. And when we take this resin, for me personally, I already have great energy, but my energy is, sometimes I forget the clock or what time it is. And I'm thinking I should be in bed by now.
All right, we are back. And we are wigging out. Now, bro got on a turban from Tibet? India. Yes?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And so we put a hat, the option. If you don't want to wig out, you hat out. So there it is. Look at it. You done had it out.
Help me find my cookie.
And the baby mad because she don't get the wig out.
Find my cookie.
Where's the Kofi? Uh-oh. We done lost the Kofi, y'all.
I brought it down here. Oh, you lost
Yes, you did. It's here somewhere. Do he have it on?
All right, come on.
No? Okay, he don't have it on.
I'm gonna do something. Come here.
Okay, here we go.
Hold on.
Uh-oh,
Do you have
uh-oh.
lights?
No, I got no lights. Now put the wig on now. Yeah.
All you needed the cap. Okay, the baby gone wig out.
No, just go on me.
Just put it on you.
There you go.
God.
All right, y'all. Okay, pull your bang out. Look at that. Uh-oh. Then I better leave it alone. Okay. All right, y'all. Bruh, thank you for being a good sport.
Yes.
And wigging out with Wanda.
We're wigging out.
All right, you guys. Go get, not cured, healed.
Get healed. Because cured means you still have it. You're either battling it, you're trying to control it, you're trying to get away from it, and you're trying to feel better. But heal means you don't have it anymore.
Ain't got it no more. Let's vote for that. Ain't got it no more.
Got it no more.
All right, y'all.
Change gonna come.
Love ya. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Say bye, girl.
You wanna get a
Well, wasn't that knowledgeable? Wasn't that revealing? Wasn't that a great learn? It was a great impartation into our lives. So we've got to get better, guys. We've got to, I got to come off 100 pounds, change eating habits. And here, this is something that we do when we say we diet, or we're going to change, change up for a minute. It really kind of has to be a lifestyle change. There are a lot of foods that I grew up on eating, and it's just not good. It's not that disease all of the time is hereditary, but the method of eating, the way we eat, the way we shop, the way we cook, all of those things are passed down. So the diseases that were developed also are passed down from generation to generation. So it's not like a generational curse, as in the health issue is the curse. No, it's the eating habits and the cooking habits and the shopping habits. And sometimes it can be cultural, because in different cultures they eat different foods, and it's just strange that our Asian brothers and sisters can live a lifetime of eating rice, and we can have one bowl full and develop diabetes or something. So it's the food, it's the U.S. manufacturing of foods and the way we prepare them and the way we eat them and shop, and certain foods are sent to certain communities, and it's a lot. It really is. Every week there's something else that you cannot eat. There's something else that will kill you, something else that will give you Ebola, something else that will give you something that is derogatory to your health. So we really have to be careful. Now, I'm just going to be honest. I had stopped the practice of like blessing my food, because I'm like, I live a blessed life. I'm thankful all the time. But seeing as how now our food is not food, our meats are not meats, our chickens are not chickens, they're bred and manufactured and cloned, and now you have these what do you call those, the plastic printers that can manufacture meat. It's almost like being in Star Wars episode or Star Wars with the simulated food. And that's what we're getting these days, people, and it's not good. But, make a good life change, a good life choice. I was asked the other day, how long are we going to be on this? No, this is a lifestyle change. Lifestyle change. We're going to eat like this until we get better, and then you can't go back to eating terribly, because then everything that was bothering you will come back upon you. So that just reminded me of an old scripture with it. They were talking about demons and devils, and if you get delivered and you go back to whatever it was that you got delivered from, then it would come back upon you 7 times and bring 7 brothers or 7 more demons or whatever. But that's the same, with eating. If you go back to eating the old things, the way we used to eat, then the same old diseases and dis-ease will come, back upon you. So just think about it. This is not a gripe or, I'm not fussing at all, because I'm talking to myself. So, choose a better lifestyle, eating, how we eat and how we process our foods and the foods that we buy. It's a lot to it. Because the convenience of it all, the convenience of fast food, the convenience of microwave foods. Oh my God, the convenience of it has almost crippled us. Yeah, it has almost crippled us. So we don't want to cook a full meal. We will throw a meal in the microwave, or we'll buy it from one of these new companies who selling already prepared foods or already prepared ingredients for foods. And y'all know what companies you've seen the commercials. But we just can't. We have to do better. We have to do better. But don't forget to get the herbs from Dr. Gunn. And remember, love yourself. Always remember to love yourself, because once you love yourself, you can find yourself. You'll find yourself. And once you find yourself, you'll find that you have found God. Yes, that's right. Christ in us, the hope of glory. Yes. God is in there. God is in there. So love yourself. And then you can love somebody else. Guess why that relationship is not going well? They know you don't love yourself, and you love them more than you love yourself. But when you love yourself more, then they'll kind of back down off some of that aggression because it's like, oh, I could lose them because they love themselves and they know that they're worth more. So love yourself and get more out of your relationships. All right. See you next time on Wigging Out with Wanda and probably another color. We will see. Okay. Love you. Bye-bye.